Life is supposed to be lived. We're supposed to go out there and do stuff and make stuff and build things and help people and talk and communicate. And how are you going to do that if the message that you get when you turn on the TV is to just stay inside? And that's what we're all sort of doing, isn't it? We're just kind of like staying inside. And we're not going out into the world and engaging in it and communicating to it and showing it, hey, this is the way the world should be. And when someone does actually do that, you know what that person is called? That person is called an artist. An artist is a creator. It's someone that is creating the future. Someone that is creating ideas and laying them down and saying, this is where mankind needs to go. You thought, man, this idea, it's so awesome. I'm gonna spend some time on it. You know, I'm gonna devote my time. I'm gonna spend the time to actually create this thing, to make this thing. And then when it's done, I'm gonna go and show people and give it to people so that they can enjoy it. So that the ideas that I have in my head of how I wanna see the world and how things can be better, they're not just gonna stay in my head, they're gonna get out there and they're gonna actually reach people. You create your life. You are an artist. And the moment that you decide that and the moment that you know that, everything begins to change, because then you start influencing and changing the world around you and the people around you, because that attitude is super contagious. We don't have to worry about what other people are gonna think and what they're gonna say and the criticisms and all of that stuff, because guess what? At the end of the day, the criticisms, they only come from people that have given up. How can it be that we feel like we need to give up about life? How can we look at this amazing, beautiful planet that we live on and think, yeah, I'm just gonna stay inside today. Man was not made to sit in cubicles and do meaningless work. No, we need to do meaningful work. Work that means something, that has a purpose. What is your purpose? Why are you here? What are you doing? What will you do? Where will you go? What is it that makes you happy? What is it that is going to make you fulfilled? What are you going to get up every day out of bed and be like, oh my God, I am excited and pumped that this is the day that I get to do that? How can you be an artist at what you're doing right now? How can you create your life as an artist at what you do? In your business, in your school, in your neighborhood, in your city, where you are, you can influence things and you can make a difference. If you have a big idea, right, you have to take action and you have to do stuff. You can't just hope and wish that something is going to happen. Right? It's going to happen when you take action and you do things and you actually work towards those goals and those ideas. Deep down, every one of us is an artist. We are someone that naturally is creative and wants to create and use our imaginations to solve problems and improve the conditions around us. That is what we are. That is what we want to do every single day. And when we don't do that, it is unnatural. When you know what you want to do and you go and you decide to just go do something else, this eats away at you. And you have a guilty conscience about it, don't you? You know this is what you're supposed to be doing. So why are you off doing that? You've been glued to your television set and hearing people that tell you that the world is all bad. Well, I'm here to tell you that the world is not all bad. The world is great because we decide to make it great. And it's up to you. Each of us here has the power and the capability to change the world right now with our way of thinking, with the things that we do. We influence and we actually are at cause over creating what the world is going to look like and what it's going to be. So you have to focus and you have to know what you want and you have to know where you're going and you have to create the life that you want to live. It's just like Gandhi said, right? He said, be the change that you want to see in the world. Turn the TV off. Throw the newspapers away. and put your attention on creating the world that we should be living in. It's important that you do that. That you get out there in the world and you change it and you communicate and you say and you speak and you talk and you say, hey, I got an idea. Let me tell you about it.